Hello guys, welcome back to my channel again. And so this is the part 2. So I like I explained before, I split it into two parts and I have to re-record this video. Uh so bad because my microphone is dead, but without further ado, let's jump right into it. Max the volume first. Let's go.
Hello. For me.
Okay, so this is the part where
Okay.
this is the part where okay, he got arrested. Yeah, this is like he. So Ben, reckless Ben, he's in front of the Josh Johnson house, and he keep doing stupid stuff to get him arrested.
Find you back. Am I being arrested? You're under arrest right now. Really?
Under arrested just because he tried to talk with in
Ben
good
got
faith
arrested.
for the
Like, they
court.
didn't say anything when they were putting him in handcuffs. They just said, "You're being arrested."
I was confused on what I was being arrested for. I mean, the same police officers that arrested me gave me permission to do exactly what
Didn't they at least has to say like I think I said previous before they should say Miranda law and state the reason why he get arrested, but this cops is like I lost in faith with Utah police, bro.
I was doing.
You can film from the sidewalk wherever it's public, right? But you can't go on that property. If you do, you'll be charged, okay?
Okay, yeah, for sure.
I got arrested for just doing what the police told me to do. What's even more confusing is the police are supposed to be the good guys. Why are they arresting an innocent person
They're
to
not
protect
good
an
police.
evil criminal?
They're not good.
Well, back when I was still waiting in the car to serve Josh, I got a phone call, and this call was from Brian, the collector's son who got all their stuff stolen. And he has a theory of what might be going on here.
Yeah, the cops down there are definitely all in with the Mormon community, and being the Bricks Minifigs is part of that and worth millions. I would not doubt that they have donated hefty sums to the Mormon church, of which all the cops are probably a part of.
Yeah, so it's kind of like they have their back at each other because they are all Mormons. They go to the same church. They have the same faith. So they just look at their back at each other.
Brandon Best, Joshua Johnson, and Eamon.
So this is collusion, right? Collusion. It's called collusion. And bro, I don't know why. I just don't like the CEO. Like the way he act, the way he's being a sociopath. Just don't like this guy. Seriously. And there's actually already like live interview of him, and he giving the worst answer. And it actually makes Bricks and Minifigs more reputations got destroyed even more.
CEO are all super Mormon. Like the CEO even went to the Mormon university.
Yeah.
And when I looked up all the police officers who were
Brigham
treating me
Young is
unfairly,
Mormon
they
University,
were
yeah.
all Mormon too.
And they take care of their own, man. They're like a huge clan that takes care of each other.
And instead of trying to get rid of the few bad people who are making Mormonism look bad, they're for some reason choosing to protect these criminals. But eventually, I got released from jail.
Out of jail now?
And this is when it really hit me that the justice system has decided to protect these criminals. So now there's really only one way I can think of to get this family the money back that got stolen from them, which is a GoFundMe.
Nice.
Yeah, it is a pretty anticlimactic ending, but at least I'm confident that I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I hope they don't just stop at like GoFundMe. I mean, at least probably Brian and his dad is gonna receive money. At least they could get that 200K from the people, but the Bricks and Minifigs, they have to face justice. Like, let's be fair, they need to face justice. They need to sue them and
Get in trouble for this. Now that our GoFundMe is live, it's time to promote it, to start getting donations. We printed out the GoFundMe's picture to hang it up so we could get a nice Instagram video to post to social media. But before the group could even hang the picture up, the police came.
What you guys up to?
We're starting a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
What we're doing is we're going to get a bunch of publicity to get basically all this money back for this family.
Yeah.
You know, we're not going to do the
I feel like this is more problematic because they I don't know the law though. They it's kind of close to home, close at home. So they put that stuff. The poster is kind of like defamation, but I don't know the Utah. Oh, sorry, this is not Utah, is it? Sorry, I keep saying Utah because Utah is famous for Mormonism, but this is like Oregon. It's Oregon.
The lawsuit anymore. We're just going to do this GoFundMe. We've already got it started.
It can run into some defamation stuff.
Again, the police were thinking of any technicality they could think of to protect their Mormon friend.
Look at your stalking code. See if it's that. If it's not, we're going to look at disorderly. If it's not disorderly, then we're going to look at the city ordinance.
But after going through every law they could think of, it turns out that hanging this sign on a fence and then taking a picture of it for Instagram is not illegal. In fact, what the group is doing is actually protected under the First Amendment, freedom of speech. So one of the police officers let the group know that they were okay to keep doing this.
Right now, I don't think you guys break the law.
But this other police officer wasn't able to accept this reality.
We're going to take it down.
Yeah, and the thing about Ben, he always read the law, so he knows what he does. He knows that what he does not breaking the law because he did all research before doing something. That's what I like about him. He knows what he's doing.
And then for the rest of this footage, the police redacted all of the audio. So I called up the police station to find out why.
All the redactions are done pursuant to the Utah State Code. We don't redact.
Oh wait, is it Utah State Code? Well, I don't know anymore. Utah or non-Utah? I'm gonna say Utah because it's Utah. Why did I remember? I think they said about Bricks and Minifigs case about Salem, Oregon, but
we feel like it, or just because something looks funny. Everything is redacted pursuant to Utah State Code, and other than that, I can't really delve into any more detail.
But the police made a mistake. They accidentally forgot to mute this police officer's audio, so when you sync the two clips together, I can actually hear what they're saying here.
Is it an occasional crime? Is it disorderly conduct? Why? Is he upset about it? I guess, but that's not.
Yeah, this police officer is right. Just because this might make Josh upset does not make this poster illegal. So I decided to let the police department know that some of the redactions they made aren't exactly what they're claiming they are. I think you guys might have accidentally forgot to redact another clip that was at the same time. And when I synced the two clips together, I was able to see what they were saying, like what the redaction was. And he was talking about how what we're doing actually isn't illegal and how the police officer might be wrong. And so it wasn't about protecting a victim. It wasn't any personal information. And so I was wondering, it seems like there might be a lot of stuff like that got redacted, maybe to protect the police officers, not to protect the victims, if that makes sense. And so...
yeah, we don't do that. So like I said, anything that's redacted is pursuant to Utah State Code.
I can tell because when I sync the two clips together, I'm actually able to see that that's what the redaction was.
Okay, well, that didn't happen.
That definitely didn't happen?
No, I don't do that, Ben. I follow the Utah State Code, like I just said.
Okay. I don't know. It seems like the police department redacted this entire conversation because right here the police are actually admitting to themselves that none of this is illegal, but they're still going to try to arrest us anyways. It seems like the only reason they're getting rid of this audio is to protect the police officers from getting fired. I don't know what the police officers are saying in this next clip, but I'm pretty sure they're scheming up a way to get the group arrested because this is what happens next.
And Lieutenant Adamson can correct me if I'm wrong, but we're going to seize your phone right now.
Yeah, this bald head fat, so it's like, I don't like him. It's like, stupid guy.
Don't. Do not do that. You understand me? Right now,
he's a dumbass guy. What is he doing?
Okay, put your hands behind your back.
I was just locking my phone.
Okay, I'm going to switch over to the police officer's body cam POV so we can dissect what just happened. First, the police officer asks if he can confiscate Sheldon's phone, so Sheldon says, okay, and reaches in his pocket to give it to him. But at this point, Sheldon sees that his phone is unlocked. And at this moment, he decided that before giving it to the police officer, he was going to lock his phone, which is totally legal. There's no search warrant, so...
Yeah, it's so stupid. what he does. He's kind of like they kind of like being aggressive for everything. They just the police doesn't act injustice. They just hate them. They just want to put them in jail. That's it.
So
That's
Sheldon
their
is
mindset.
legally allowed to lock his phone. But as the police officer saw Sheldon's thumb moving towards that lock button, he snatched it out of his hands. And now the police officer's claiming that because he tried to lock his phone, he's destroying evidence.
Silence.
Yeah, I was giving it to you.
Stop talking.
I was
Stop
giving it
talking,
to you.
Okay.
It's
That's
on
a
my
problem.
it's on my money. Look, it's on my wallet.
Okay,
I was turning it off.
But right now, this phone is being seized as part of this investigation, and you're being arrested. Okay, let's put him in the back of the car.
What a joke.
And again, the police decided to break the law, arrest Sheldon, all to protect an evil criminal.
The music is like so. The music is like.
My name's Detective
So
Nikosha.
eerie.
I work here at the police department.
I did willingly hand over my phone, but when I handed him my phone, my wallet popped up. So I said, hold up, let me hit my power button. And I have it recorded as well. That's all I went and did. That's not obstruction of evidence. And then I let him have the phone. I wasn't trying to delete anything. In fact, it is actually impossible to delete something from an iPhone from a locked screen by hitting the power button. So in no context
Yep,
could I
nailed
have been trying to erase something by hitting one button.
No
on
way
the
he
phone.
can
Now, I'm
destroy
sure you have a
evidence
phone as well.
with just
When you hit the
power
power button, that doesn't delete anything, does it?
I imagine it wouldn't, yeah.
Yes, that's all I did. So I don't know how that's obstruction of evidence, but that is what it is.
Now that Sheldon is in jail just for promoting our GoFundMe, we started doubting if we'll ever even be able to get Brian his money back for his dad's Lego collection. It's crazy that out of all the powerful organizations I've gone up against, the one company I'm not able to beat is a Lego company. I literally couldn't have imagined a worse ending for this video. But I had no clue that it was about to get way worse.
This is the most stupid things. This is the most stupid things. Let's see. What the hell are they doing?
Police Department, make yourself known.
It's like GTA. FBI! FBI, open up! FBI! FBI!
No. Don't move like that.
Yo.
You understand me? Don't move like that. Okay?
Yeah, this cop
Yo, they
pulled my
cannot
arm
chill.
so far back, it dislocated my shoulder.
Yo.
He claims it's because I was attempting to make an escape or something.
Sue the
Don't
police, bro.
move
Sue
like
the
that.
police.
You understand me? Don't move like that. Don't move quick. Everybody just chill.
But if we go back a little bit, you can see I was being completely still when he grabbed me, and I actually made zero.
Yeah, they make a lot of unreasonable claim. This clown with a badge and a
Quick
gun.
movements. So this police officer is just straight up lying so he can give me a serious injury.
Included in the warrant are Legos.
Yes, the police department got an official warrant to search our house for stolen Legos. I should have seen this coming.
After heroin and
Josh
stuff.
did threaten me in the last video that if I go out and actually try to sue him, he's gonna come out and say that I'm the one that stole the Legos.
Okay, let's do it.
What a prick. Josh is a
I stole the
prick.
Legos?
Yeah, you're a fucking thief.
Dang. Okay.
You can shut the fuck up. That's your fucking choice.
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit just to give you guys some context, but I actually got a copy of this warrant. The reason they were searching our house was, it says, there is now certain property or evidence described as any stolen merchandise, specifically Lego merchandise. Evidence of illegal conduct on us that we stole the Legos. They're looking that we stole the Legos is why they stormed our house with no evidence. And this is after he's been proven to make up stories about us before. And so now he's just pulling something out of his butt. Oh, they're the ones that stole the Legos. And for whatever reason, the police take him seriously, even though he's acting like a crazy person. Anyways, the cops probably felt pretty stupid when they searched our entire house and didn't find any stolen.
Absolutely. And my question is like, do they really have to use that gun, firearms, just to, like I say, even if they stole that Lego, do they have to do that? Do they have to do SWAT stuff? I don't know. Maybe this is how America works. Like everybody has gun, so yeah.
on Legos. Again, the police illegally redacted this conversation to avoid them looking stupid, but I'm pretty sure that's what they were talking about. But instead of doing what any rational police officer would do and let us go, they're sticking to their story that we're the thieves.
You caught my eye, and I've got a feeling I'm falling. Show me the rails, jump right through. I used to travel, sing along, sweet chance to.
All of his friends, all of his gangs got arrested.
Yes. Now the entire group, we are all on our way to jail. Except for me. I got taken to an interrogation room so they could find some reason to lock me up for good.
Ben, I'm Detective Nikoshek.
Last time, I was able to get released on bail. This time, they're requesting that I be held in jail a month until my court date. But there's honestly nothing for me to hide, so I went through the entire story with them to show the detective that this whole thing is just a big misunderstanding.
If you think about it, 83-year-old man versus $400 million company, even though the $400 million company's in the wrong, they're gonna win, you know? I wish we could just send him an email, like show up to court this day. That would be so easy for us, but this is how the law works. Like, that's not my fault. Like, I don't make the law. If I made the law, send him an email, and they're like, he doesn't want your papers, you just have to figure out civilly. And I'm like, this is the civil method, you know? Like, to do it civilly, you have to serve. They're like, well, then just sue him then. I'm like, that's what we're doing. Like, you see how this is a circle? I am very interested on Josh's side of the story because I think he said, might have said we had heroin in the car or something, and they did like a 3-hour search on our car. Obviously no heroin, so I don't know what Josh is telling them to that we're doing, but suing him is not working for us. So let's do a GoFundMe.
Right after I mentioned this GoFundMe, the investigator wanted to leave the room.
Hang tight here, and then I'll be back with you, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something about me mentioning this GoFundMe really caught his attention.
All right. Good. Well, I'd just like to know more about this, like, GoFundMe. Like I said, I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, we were just trying to get, so basically what ended up happening is Ben got arrested, which we were pretty blown away he got arrested, but I'm like, all right, I'll take over now. Like, I don't want you to get in any more trouble. And he's like, yeah, I can't get in any more trouble. Like if you take over, like that, you know, that was my decision. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. What other questions do you, like, I guess, have? Because there's not really, I guess, much else to say in the situation, to be honest. That's just the whole thing that just happened. I mean, I'm honestly, like, kind of shocked to be arrested at this point for that. Yeah, this is definitely a very strange thing to be getting interrogated about, especially considering from my angle and the evidence I've seen, the overwhelming evidence that they just blatantly stole from this guy. It's like us trying to then do a GoFundMe to get him his money back, and I'm the one, you know, getting put in cuffs. It's crazy.
I guess the detective didn't get what he was looking for, so he decided to interview the rest of the group.
It sounded like a great project to me. I was like, okay, like it's for a good cause.
How are you doing?
And for some reason, he was trying to get all of them to admit that the GoFundMe was my idea.
Hello. Obviously, Ben was behind.
So if he made the GoFundMe
idea
Ben
as well,
made
right?
GoFundMe, then he can be arrested.
idea that was, because I kind of just started, I think they
But he was supportive of it.
So
It's his
weird.
channel, right? He said, "Oh yeah, let's do this for the channel." From my understanding.
They don't want to return. They don't want to compensate. Now they're trying to do GoFundMe, basically money from random people, probably money from his subscribers, from people who wants to help Brian, and they still like not allowing them to do it. Crazy.
Was that kind of your ideas to do this video with the GoFundMe and all that?
But I wasn't afraid to admit that I actually made the GoFundMe for Brian because a GoFundMe is a safe, legal way to raise money for a family if they got all their stuff stolen. I should be risking nothing by admitting this.
Basically, the police told me, do not take this man to court or else you'll get arrested. And so I was like, just thinking, and we're like, let's do a GoFundMe, you know? And that was their solution.
But I was wrong.
We're gonna book you back into the jail, okay? the creation of the
Clown
GoFundMe,
movement.
right? We're blasting this person all over saying, hey, he's...
So creating the GoFundMe was illegal?
When I asked the detective how creating a GoFundMe was probable cause to send me to jail, this was his response.
A lot of this stuff you may have to just get an attorney and fight it in the criminal side of court, right?
Okay, should I
Yep.
go back?
Yeah, go ahead and stand up. I got an officer right here that's he has cuffs for you.
Will I also be able to hear Josh's side of the story? Because I think he's said a lot of lies to you guys.
It'll be, and I never talked to Josh, but it'll be documented in the report as well.
Okay, thank you so much.
But the detective was lying. The police have illegally redacted every single claim Josh has made about me, and when I finally go to court, I'm going to be completely blind to what I'm even being charged for. The worst part is that the police officers took away my bail, so now I have to wait a month in jail.
No. That's so sad. Because why they put you a month in jail? Because GoFundMe. Because GoFundMe. What a joke.
However, I ended up getting extremely lucky. When a judge ended up reviewing this arrest, they thought the whole thing was so stupid and ended up releasing me on bail. So now, at least I'm a free man until my court case.
Let's go, man. The illegal act that I committed was mentioning that Josh stole the Legos in our GoFundMe. So if you say who the thief is, then that is illegal for us to do that.
Now, I just have to wait for court. And honestly, I'm not excited. My entire life, I was taught if you steal from people, you get in trouble. And if you help people, you get rewarded. But I guess I was just taught a lie. By me trying to help and do the right thing, all I did was just screw everything up and get all of my friends in trouble. I couldn't fix anything. And now with all the charges I got in this video, I'm looking at least 5 years in jail. But I finally accept my fate. I failed. And now it's time to go home. But before I made it home, one of my roommates called me saying that a police officer just showed up to our house.
So it rings the doorbell.
Oh my god. Another SWAT?
And he's like, is Mr. Snyder here? I was like, why? I was like, can I deliver a message for you? He's like, how could you deliver a message? He said it just like that. He was like, just tell him he has a warrant for his arrest. Like, he thought he was in an action movie type walk off, and that was his like end scene line.
If I had to guess, I'd say that Bricks and Minifigs has seen that I am a free man, and they can't have me actively working on my lawsuit against them. And considering how many lies Bricks and Minifigs has made about me in this video,
Hey, fuck you, man. You stole them, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
American Park Police Department, make your...
Yeah, they can. Ben will sue them. But that's the problem, right? The problem is like they cannot give the paper. They cannot give the paper to Josh because he keep neglecting it. But there will be a day. There will be a day. I believe there will be a day where they will be able to like get them to the court. Josh Johnson and Brennan Bess. They're gonna
Included in the warrant are Legos.
I can only imagine of what I'm being accused of doing.
And Bricks and Minifigs gonna see their downfall.
Now, so immediately I called the Utah Police Department to see what my warrant was for.
Someone showed up at my house today saying that there was a warrant out for my arrest.
If that warrant says a no bail, those are the ones that are more serious.
The only thing the police department could tell me is that I do have a warrant, but this time the judge approved it that I will have no bail. And I am now a physical threat to Josh, the person the police are protecting. So basically, at any moment now, I could be arrested without bail for some mystery crime. Any physical
The defendant represents a credible threat to the physical safety of the person.
threat to Josh, the person the police are protecting. So basically, at any moment now, I could be arrested without bail for some mystery crime. There really is only one thing that I can do now. Well, I'm in Mexico now, and the American police have no authority here. What's going on? What the heck is that thing?
He went to Mexico.
Can you let us on that? But at this moment, I realized what I had to do. Bricks and Minifigs thinks they can just bully anyone who tries to stop them in committing their crimes. And what's the only way to stop a bully? To stand up to them.
If me posting this picture online once got the city this upset where they had to arrest me, just think about how upset they'd be if thousands of people started wearing it.
Which is why the picture that got me arrested, I'm putting that picture on a shirt.
And you can buy this merch at WeStealFromOldPeople.com. So go right now. It's gonna be sick.
And yeah, all of the law enforcement that's protecting Bricks and Minifigs is gonna be pissed. But there's nothing they can do because I'm in Mexico.
The cops need to be sued.
Anyways, part 3 is now live on my Patreon at patreon.com/RecklessBen.
Also on Patreon, you'll find tons of behind-the-scenes content, plus the movie I made that all the streaming services rejected once they saw how gnarly it was. And all of the money I make goes directly towards trying to fight Bricks and Minifigs so they stop doing bad things to people. Also, make sure to donate to the GoFundMe we set up for Brian. I'm not really sure if I'm allowed to promote this. I mean, I got arrested just for creating this thing, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Everyone donate to this GoFundMe. I'm in Mexico now. The police can't do anything to me here.
Lol. So that's the end of the video, guys. Comment what do you think about this case. This case is crazy. So that's it. Without further ado, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.